Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings. What is going on? Welcome, Jarita. Welcome, Bartman, Crystal, KSW, Andrew, Diane, Karen. Thank you for your donation. Inquisitive Tarot Lady, and everybody else. What is going on? It is time for some free readings. It is time for some readings. It's Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Apparently, we're going to have hearts tarot or something after she eats. So we're going to have heart tarot, or we're going to have some love tarot. We're going to have something like that. Something like that. Anyway, let's see what's going on with Karen. Wants to know what is coming to me in love. Let's check that out by using a tarot deck. We have tarot decks here. We're going to use a tarot deck, and it's going to come from the Tarot Tower. There we go. All right, disorganized today. That's the way it goes. We'll start off by using everybody's favorite, the Waterfall Tarot deck. There you go. Fairy, welcome. What is up? What is going on? All right, still waiting for the runes. Well, that's not good at all. Boo Boo, welcome. What is up? We have another exciting evening. It is Sunday, and we're snowed in. We're snowed in. So, yeah, there is that. There is a lot of ice all over the place, and very few people were outside, so it was very quiet over here, I have to say. All right, what's coming for me in love? We do have the King of Cups, High Priestess, Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. I do think that you're in for a little bit of an adventure, I would say, in about a month and a half. So a month and a half, you're in for a little bit of an adventure as far as love goes. It's almost like that you have a new prospect, you have new things, you have some things coming out that are going to be in there. And I think that you do have a little bit of excitement and action and what have you, as far as that goes as well. The Seven of Pentacles says that it's sort of like an earth sign, sort of headed your way. A little bit of the earth sign feel. I don't think it's somebody that you've known before. I think this is possibly somebody brand new, a new opportunity or a new prospect as far as that goes. Knight of Wands says it's going to be a short-term or sort of a temporary thing as well. So I do think you have a little bit of a short-term deal going on with that. High Priestess says they do have a little bit of baggage sort of dragging into that. Not exactly the most perfect thing. King of Cups is a bit more of an emotionally distant type of person, type of personality and what have you. And I mean, it just feels like that's going to be sort of the MO for this particular person. Now, Earth sign does have a bit of a stability that goes along with them, but it does feel like within a month and a half, you end up meeting somebody. It's going to be sort of interesting, right? A little interesting as it goes. And again, they're sort of dragging in baggage. I think they've had some issues before. They've had some issues sort of coming out, and they're sort of getting over another relationship. I don't think that's going to be a big deal overall. So we have a heart. We have a heart and a very long thing to read. All right, so for Valentine's Day, we have extra cards. So it's time to reflect on what really matters. Ultimately, this is love, peace, and happiness. And you can only find these within yourself. When there is peace and love in your heart, there will be peace and love in the world. From all the experiences are deeply your own reflection. I think that's actually the same card we got yesterday. Yep. All right. Well, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Little love readings tonight. It is all about love and hearts and kisses and all of that other stuff happening within there. So it's going to be a good night, a good Valentine's night. Did you get to go on your balloon ride? No, I did not. That was canceled because it's 1 degree. It's 1 degree. And the balloon person was not too thrilled about having 1 degree. Weather, and it's ice everywhere, and it's snowing on top of the ice. So they weren't too thrilled about it. A lot of things got canceled today. I was going to pick up a beautiful board game that I've been waiting for a long time. And of course, he couldn't meet yesterday, so he wanted to meet today. And I'm like, that's not going to happen. So we both had to cancel. So a lot of cancellations today. That is just the way it goes. Just the way it goes. CFK, thank you for supporting the Kickstarter. By the way, I would spam the Kickstarter link, but it really doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore because the Kickstarter is gone bye-bye, and it's going to be gone for a while. But I'm working on the book. We're getting the book written and all of that good stuff. We will have that cranked out pretty soon. So who has some questions? Happy Valentine's Day to you all. Valentine's Day, a little hearts for everybody in chat. A little heart, love, excitement for everybody in chat. That's going to be there. It is ice all over the country. It is. That would be a miserable balloon ride. I completely agree with you. Hey, wait, I can put stuff on the screen. I can put stuff on the screen with my new toy. There you go. There you go. That would be a miserable balloon ride. That is very true. That would not be good at all. All right. It seems to be icing all over the country. I agree. It is iced everywhere. CFK just got charged for my Kickstarter. Well, that CFK, what did you order? What did you order, CFK? We got a lot of good stuff going on the Kickstarter. Aquarian Light, welcome. How are you doing tonight? So good to see you. Everybody is hanging out. We are hanging out over here. Got a lot of good stuff there. No snow in my country. Well, that could be good, I guess. It's better than 1 degree temperature that we have here. Sabrina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. When will he ask to be exclusive? Let's get you everybody's favorite, the Modern Love Tarot, because that is going to be a popular theme tonight. I think the Modern Love Tarot is going to be sneaking in quite a bit tonight. And the Bumbleberry Hollows as well is going to be coming in here. I think we have the Bumbleberry Hollows coming in moderately soon. Got the Modern Love. We are looking good with that. So there you go. There is the tarot, by the way. There is the tarot. Andrew could only back the PDF level. Andrew, I appreciate anything that you back. Anything that you back, I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. We will get you that book as soon as possible. Get you that PDF. The PDF will ship earlier than the book. I'm just saying. That's how we're going to do it. You know what I mean? That is how we're going to do it. We're going to ship out that PDF a little bit earlier and get that email to everybody. So hopefully it is done on time, but we never know. We never know. All right. I'm pretty good at delivering stuff. Because I just sort of go heads down and just get it done. I get it done. All right. When will he ask to be exclusive? The Two of Cups does say they want to be exclusive. This looks like something that this person's really excited about. Looks like a very, very good match, especially with this Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is sort of a pretty good card with that, pretty relaxed about it. It seems that this person is indeed a little relaxed. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. They seem like they're a little relaxed. Does that mean they want to rush into this? Not really. So good news. They are wanting to be exclusive. I think they're very serious about this, but sort of bad news. I mean, they are a little bit hesitant as far as time goes. They're not in a rush. They're not going to be sort of, just thrown in or anything like that anytime soon. They're sort of, relaxing and going with it. And you see that sort of enhanced with the King of Cups as well, right? The King of Cups is very relaxed, very sort of taking it his own way. It seems like they're very much in charge of not only their emotions, but sort of where they're going, what they want to do, and all of that other stuff. So it just feels like that the King of Cups, again, is a very relaxed king. They're sort of emotionally distant sometimes, but they are relaxed and they sort of get it done. You see this watery theme as well. The person is very in charge of their emotions and very focused on how that goes and whatnot, right? But at the end of the day, I think the Two of Pentacles, they will make the decision to do that. Now, when will they ask that? Well, the first thing we have is the delay. The Four of Swords is definitely a delay card. You have a little bit of a delay sort of where we're going. The emotional distance, the choices, they're still sort of making up their mind in a variety of different things. I think you're looking, when will they ask to be exclusive? I think it'll be over a month or 2 months type thing. It feels like a while. I would say a few weeks, right? If we did not have this delay, didn't have the Four of Swords, but it feels like a little more, I would say 2 months. I mean, basically, I would say 2 months. All right. There we go. All right. Boo Boo has a question. We got a heart. Do you want to read it? Your mouthful. All right. That is a lot of text. All right. And for the bonus, we got an enchanted world is available to you if you want it. Just as the oak tree is hidden in its seed, the God Goddess is within you. Reason devoid of feeling is merely a harsh judgment. So listen to your heart and move beyond the boundaries you have placed around yourself. It's time to step into your power and create a world of bliss. Ooh, that sounds so nice. I'll take a world of bliss. I'll buy that for $1. All right, Sunflower, finally settled on a place. Will I find a home? So Sunflower is still shopping. Lauren, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, let's get a little Sunflower action. A little Sunflower action with the moving around and whatnot. We got the Divine Tarot here. That's going to be the trick. That is going to be the trick. Hello from Germany. Cannon, hello from Texas. What's going on? I imagine Germany is mighty cold right now because even Texas is cold. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's see what that's happened. Will I find a home? Is that going to be a thing? Will I find a location that I can enjoy, that I can be pleased with? Let's see, boo-boo, if you're going to get that done. The Empress and the Emperor. Very, very good. Very positive sort of read there, right? We do have a lot of good stuff as far as that goes. But yeah, we have a lot of good stuff there. The Empress and the Emperor. It feels like that you do have a place picked out and you will find a place, you will find a home. I think you have some help, basically. You end up getting some help. You get some assistance. I think other people are on your side. I mean, I do think you have a cheerleader there. You have a cheerleader there that's going to enable you to get there where you need to be. The Empress and the Emperor match is great. In a love reading, that's going to be fantastic. In a sort of, finding a home and whatnot, that's going to be good too. And you'll notice that we have all majors as well. I think that once you find that place, it's going to be a big deal. Really going to feel like you found your match. You found sort of your soulmate as far as that goes. TTV, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. It feels like you found your match. You found everything going. It's going to be pretty good. So Judgment card and the Temperance as well. It's pretty interesting that you ended up with all majors. I think that is going to be awesome. Mwah. All right, next one. All right, when will we reconcile? Well, there you go. A little bit of reconciliation going on. Lauren, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. Hanging out over here. We need some reconciliation, need some hearts. There we go. A little bit of the heart action. While we pull a deck, the Heaven and Earth Tarot looks like it's going to be the key tonight. I'm going to do all of that. Laban, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Greetings from Croatia. Well, greetings, Laban. It's good to have you. By the way, if you're new here, or even if you're not new here, go ahead and hit that like and the sub. The like and the sub, it lets YouTube know that I don't suck. As long as I don't suck, life goes on, and it's looking mighty nice. It's looking mighty nice. All right, let's see a little bit of that action there. All right, what do we got going on here? Let's see a little bit of the reconciliation stuff. You're sort of looking for something good with that. Knight of Swords is very, very powerful with this. It looks like the reconciliation is going to happen sooner than you think. I mean, you do have a reconciliation sort of in there. If you're looking for a time range, the Knight of Swords speeds things up, right? So the Four of Swords slows things down. It's like the mountain, the mountains and whatnot when you have Lenormand. But the good thing is that when you have that action, of the Knight of Swords, it's going to speed everything up. So you don't want delays. You want it to be sped up. And I think it's going to be sooner than you think as far as reconciliation is concerned. Now, it's almost like that you're looking at a reconciliation as being sort of a fix or maybe a panacea for sort of what you need in the relationship. But I don't think that's going to be exactly it. We do have good news. I do think you're sort of stuck with this person for good or for bad and whatnot, but it does feel like that there's a lot of good action with this particular person. It does feel like that you sort of belong in their presence. You belong together a little bit. So the Star is such a fantastic card for any sort of reconciliation. It says, we're going to be back together. It's a matter of patience, a matter of good things. It's a matter of sort of being kind and sort of moving into that space. I think that's going to be sort of something good. Now, before we reconcile, the person needs to get rid of somebody else. I mean, it feels like they need to get rid of somebody else. They've ended up gathering a little bit of trash, and they need to get rid of the trash before you reconcile. So there's no drama. So that definitely needs to happen before that is there. I think they reached out to somebody else looking for, again, a fix or something that's going to be for fun and good. I don't think they ended up finding that. I think they found some baggage. So they're going to have to get rid of the baggage. They're going to have to get rid of that trash as it goes, and figure out how this goes. You want to read it? There you go. And Christina will read you the card, the Valentine's card.
An enchanted world is available to you if you want it. Just as the oak tree. You read this one already, babe. Just as the oak tree is hidden. Oh, wait. We'll read this one. Okay. All right. You want to show it? The pretty picture?
Yeah, there you go. There's the pretty picture. There's the pretty picture. I'm going to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're a beautiful soul. Look within, and you will see it. There's a pearl in your heart. Close your eyes and feel it. The most precious thing is inside of you. Calm your mind, meditate, and you will feel your soul's infinite spiritual realm. In looking within, you will never go without. There we go. All right. What is next?
That was great.
What is next? Yay. All right, love reading for TTV. TTV gets the best deck of the night. I'm just saying, TTV, you're in for a treat. TTV, I don't know if you've seen this before. I don't know if you've seen this before, but it is the new one. It is the new one. It is the Bumbleberry Hollows Tarot deck. It is a little bit difficult to drag a card out of here, but man, I like it. All right, but we'll get you a love reading. Get some hearts and all of that good stuff with your love, because everybody needs some love on Valentine's Day, especially when it's cold. That is snuggle weather. That is snuggle weather, because you need something, you know what I mean? You need something. Summertime is not snuggle weather, because then you're sweaty and it's nasty. But when it's 1 degrees, that's the ticket. That is the ticket. Let me get some water. All right, 4 Pentacles. I mean, there is some disappointment hovering around. TTV, we have a little bit of disappointment hovering around here. The 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. The 5 of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords combo does point to basically some problems. I mean, as far as the love goes, it's sort of hitting a dead end. It's finding that it's just not where it needs to be. We're sort of in a space where we're sort of stuck. We don't need to be in this place. We need to be in an alternate place. It almost feels like that you need to be somewhere else sometimes, as far as love is concerned, right? It's just not, the path is not clear. It's not going on. It just doesn't feel like that there's a lot of love sometimes. So yeah, doesn't feel like there's a lot of love sometimes. It doesn't mean anything bad. It just means it's sort of challenging right now. We need to get over the hump. We need to get over that hill. It's sort of interesting that the 5 of Pentacles has the berries here and there, but it's not a full pie. It needs to still be done, right? It almost feels like that we need something else. We need some other things happening. We need some sort of things pouring in, some good news, some things sort of coming in, and that is going to be one of the big factors here. So yeah, we definitely need something else. So we're missing something at that point. Now, the moon says that, use your intuition to sort of figure out where you're going. I think a lot of this is sort of the path you're headed, where you need to be, where you want to be, and sort of figure out exactly what is the destination. Because I think the destination is slippery sometimes. It's a little bit, obscured, where you can't get to where you need to go. But the moon says use your intuition to guide yourself there, because if you don't, I think you're going to be running your wheels and not really making any progress, like we did on the snow, trying to move sometimes. But the 4 of Pentacles overall is an interesting card, because it says the main problem that you sort of run into is that you're just running into people that are selfish, or they're not there for your support. They're not there for your benefit. It seems like a lot of people maybe a little bit on the conceited side. You're sort of running into people that are not, again, for your benefit. You try to get rid of that and look for somebody that's going to be a little bit pure, or a little bit more a little bit more good feeling as far as that goes. You definitely don't want to be in a space where you're just getting a bunch of selfish people. You're hitting a bunch of dead ends as far as that goes. So, I mean, there you go. All right. We'll get you a heart too. Get you a heart too. Since it is Valentine's Day, TTV, I'm just saying. This card reflects protection, freedom, and success. It won't be quick or easy, but you will succeed. And you are protected along the way. Free yourself of past doubt, fear, and guilt. Let go of fixed expectations. Be flexible, adaptable, and open to new avenues and ideas. A higher power is trying to guide you. And there is your extra heart card for Valentine's Day. All of the love. Look at this. Valentine's Day love is just dripping love up in the channel right now. All right. Laban, Sunflower, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Laban says, is Dino my person in life? Will he get in touch with me again? From Croatia. It is good to have you from Croatia. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I greatly appreciate that. I think for Croatia, we need to use ladies' favorite deck, and that is, you know what that is. You know what that is. It's the Hermetic Tarot. That is going to be the good stuff right there. Good stuff. There you go. Lady should be all excited now. Lady, we're using your cards. Using your cards just for you, because lady, we love you. Lady, we love you. We do. We love you.
I love you.
And that is how it goes. So, lady, on Valentine's Day, let's get Laban to see if the dinosaur is the person for their life. Because dinosaurs are amazing. And everybody needs a dinosaur in their life. All right. Let's see, the Hermit. That's looking good. Laban, that is looking good just for a first shot out of the cannon. No pun intended for Cannon, who is next. The Hermit being reversed says you do have somebody there. You do have somebody in your life that is going to be special, that is going to be there for you, that is going to have that fantastic feel, right? The fantastic feel where it seems like things are going well. It seems like we're making a connection. We're getting things done. We're getting things out there. And then we have another major justice. The problem with Laban, the problem with dinosaur is just going to be that you don't blend well together a lot of times. You're going to have to force your way through some of the rough times. You're going to have to sort of parse your way through the pathway. It's going to be difficult sometimes. Definitely not a freebie, definitely not easy, but you're going to have to do it. I don't really think that is going to be a big problem for you, because Laban, I think you've been there before. You've had people that have needed some work. You've had a fixer-upper occasionally with relationships and whatnot. But the Princess of Wands is so interesting. Laban, it says that approach this with a fun attitude, an adventurous attitude, and just joy. Approach it with all of that. If you start out approaching it with like stress, or this is going to be something I desperately need, this is stressful for me, I'm worried about this, I'm worried about that, and just walking in with all of these expectations, it's just not going to work out. I think you're going to bring a lot of baggage into the room that you don't really need. You know what I mean? Jen, thank you for your donation. But the Four of Pentacles is the final card. It says, hang on to what you have. Relax. Don't think things too seriously. You want to have fun. You want to be adventurous. You want to sort of float into it, have fun with it, and just be there and enjoy it. I think that is going to be a big thing. But yes, Dino looks like an excellent adventure to do that. As far as getting in touch with you again, I think that you may need to be the one that gets in touch, right? That fun aspect, the entertaining aspect, where it feels like we're just sort of having fun and going in there. That means sort of, ping them on social media, let them know that you are thinking about them and whatnot, and that is going to be the big deal for you. And for your heart, since it is Valentine's Day, we have the extra heart. Let's check it out. A new phase begins and brings with it new opportunities. This is a lucky and prosperous time where much of that previously seemed impossible is now possible. Doors previously closed now open. Your world is full of light. That's a nice reading. That is a nice reading for you as well. So there you go. There you go. All right. What do we got next? We need to do Sunflower for Canaan. Let us go into the Canaan section and find out. Look at that. He blocked me. He blocked me. His name is Oliver. Will he get in touch with me again? Will Oliver reach out and get in touch with us again, or is Oliver gone for good? We're going to do it for you, Canaan. We're going to do it for you with the good news tarot right here. I'm just saying, the wheel is going to let it known. Let it be known. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. This guy thinks we just started talking, etc., etc. Aaron, welcome back. Welcome back. It is good to see you. All right. Well, let's see. They blocked you, Canaan. They blocked you. They ditched you. They put the kibosh on your communication. That's usually not a good sign. I mean, I'm not psychic. I have to admit, I'm not a psychic medium. I'm an extra large. But I'm going to have to say that if they blocked you, not a good, not the best sign. You know what I mean? Aaron, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Oh, let's see. If he's going to get in touch with you again, is he going to do it? The Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. I don't think so. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. The Eight of Wands is sort of especially troublesome here. It's like they've moved on. They moved to different territories. They moved on to different pathways. The Three of Cups, usually a third person card, feels like that they, again, have moved on and they have migrated into something that's going to be a little bit different. Christina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But yeah, they sort of moved on. They've moved on. They had to go. They had to go. The Ten of Wands or the communications is just not going to be there. It's just not going to be something to do. It just doesn't look good. We're giving this a thumbs down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look, as far as that goes, that they, sort of want to hang around or they want to come back. Again, it just feels like that this is going to be something where they're moving on and they're moving into the next phase, right? They're moving into that next phase. Jen, is there any hope with the Leo? See, everybody wants a little love on Valentine's Day. I wish I could give you all love. A big hug for every single one of you. And I am going to hug you today by using the Art Tarot. The Revival Art Tarot. It's just dead sexy. It is a dead sexy deck. You look at it, and you're like, yes, this is what I want in my life. This is all I want in my life, is a little bit of the Revival Art Tarot. And we have a ton of it. I am going to give you all 4.5 inches of the Revival Art Tarot. All right. Is there any hope with that, Leo? We want some hope. We want some love. Let's see if we're going to get it. If we're going to get it, there you go. Coasting crystals and paint. Ooh, there you go. Crystals and paint is usually heavily delayed. So crystals and paint, let me know. Let me know. Yes, Crystal liked the Modern Witch Tarot the best, she said the last time. We got that right here. Crystal, we got you covered. Got you covered. You're getting hosted by Christina. Thank Christina. So awesome. All right. Well, Crystal, let us know what your question is. The Leo is troublesome. The Leo is troublesome. The Eight of Cups, they left. They abandoned. They got up and left. They waved goodbye. They shook your hand, and they headed out the door. It doesn't feel like that they're sort of in there. The Lovers says there was a lot of expectations. There was a lot of expectations with this particular relationship. I think that you really, really had a very, very good opportunity that you feel like that was lost from this. The Lovers feels like this was a big thing. This Leo is really attractive. They really want you. Christina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. The Ten of Coins, though. The Ten of Coins says, the Leo, I don't know. The Magician, I don't think the Leo is really coming back. I think the Leo can come back casually, or the Leo can sort of be in there a little casual, have fun with that, and have maybe a little bit of, sort of fun times and whatnot. But as far as like coming in super serious, that 10 of coins next to the Magician, it feels like they have too much power. They have too much power. They have too much beef going on here. It feels like overall the Leo is going to be difficult to hang on to. They're very slippery, you know what I mean? A little bit too slippery and but yeah, it doesn't feel like that's going to be a big opportunity to sort of move into. So, the Leo it looks a little challenged. It looks a little challenged. I'm not writing off completely, but I'm saying they have a lot of power. They have a lot of power. And that's sort of where Leos come from sometimes too. A lot of abilities, a lot of power, a lot of good stuff that they sort of know that they can do. They sort of know that they have a lot of that, not really control, but they have a lot of sort of command, a little bit of the command of how things go and whatnot. Yeah, that Modern Art Tarot has a version 2 that's out that I want. I do want that, but there's only so many decks that I can buy before it becomes comical. And we're at that point right now. We are at the point of ridiculousness with as far as the tarot decks go. Anyway, let's get you a little heart. Don't be swayed by someone's strong opinions. Just do what feels right for you, Jen. If what you're hearing doesn't resonate with you, then it's most probably not right. Listen and respect other people's views, but stay true to your own views. Live free and express the beauty of your ideas. There you go. There you go. We are on to the YouTube user, the best username that has ever been invented. Ever. YouTube user. It's so light and yet so fun. It's so vibrant and beautiful. I like it. I like it. Let's hear it. Hooray! So for YouTube user, we are going to use the Tarot of the Dr. Mystical Moments. The Tarot of the Dr. Mystical Moments. People love this one. And I might break out the Bumbleberry Hollows Tarot deck again tonight. You don't know. I definitely will be breaking out. We'll be breaking out the Modern Love Tarot again. For sure, for sure. All right. The current feelings, we don't have any contact. What are they thinking? What are they doing? Are they going to reach out and let us know that they love us? The Hanged Man, probably not. Judgment, probably not. And the King of Cups, probably not. As far as their current feelings goes, they're mixed. They're mixed. We have the Hanged Man, which sort of said that there's a disconnect between what you think is their current feelings and what their current feelings actually are, right? We have a little bit of a disconnect. Not going to be good in this particular situation. The Hanged Man, though, says they can be swayed. They can be pulled. They can be sort of allured back a little bit. It's just a matter of giving them time, space, and opportunities. And I think sort of being fun, being around, anything like that. So if you don't have any contact, sneak in a little contact, something a little fun, something a little casual. Definitely don't make it really serious or things like that, because there is a disconnect between sort of where you're at and where they're at as well. Judgment is the reason I say there is good opportunities for the future here. Judgment is the rebirth. It's a reincarnation. It feels like that we have more opportunities. We have more stuff that can come out of this, but it's going to take a little bit of a prompt to sort of get that going. The King of Cups says we have to approach this person a little bit easily, lightly. Definitely don't sort of rush in. Definitely don't startle them. Treat them like a cat, like a stray cat that you found. You want to treat them like that. You don't startle the stray cat. They're going to run off. You don't scare the stray cat. You sort of ease, and you make kissy sounds. I'm not saying making kissy sounds, but you sort of, you know what I'm saying? I think you need to treat them like a stray cat. And I think that they'll come around. Again, you have to be patient, though. Going to have to be patient. I mean, normally this would be a bad reading, but Judgment is the really good card here. It says that there are a lot of opportunities, a lot of good stuff that are happening and that can happen and that will happen with this particular thing. But again, the no contact is very is very sort of challenged. It's very sort of challenged as far as that goes. So let's see about the no contact. What else do we have going? And your heart says that we have an angel surrounds you with rainbow wings, here to reconnect you with your true nature, the balanced, healthy, sensitive, and loving you. Remember, there is more to life than your achievements. Consciously connecting your spiritual and physical realities will help you reconnect to the sacred, infinite, creative part of yourself. There you go. There you go. All right. Now we have a donation over Square from Aaron. Let's get Aaron's question out there. I like this guy and he likes me, but we just have started talking and I was wondering if he wants to do the nasty. No, wait. I was wondering if this could ever turn into a long-term committed relationship. Carlos, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, Aaron, let's see about how that goes. Let's see about how that goes because, you know, at the end of the day, doing the nasty is not half bad. It's not half bad. You know what I mean? I could make a hobby out of that. I could make a hobby out of that. Carlos, let me know what your question is. I greatly appreciate that. And by the way, we're getting the Tarot Tower. We're getting this one, which is the Dark Mansion Tarot. By the way, if there are any underage people in the chat, you know, when I say the nasty, I mean that I'm talking about like washing dishes because, you know, you get that dish and it's just nasty. Okay. So a good relationship is somebody that helps you with the dishes. You know what I mean? Helps you with that nasty stuff. That's so, you know, for anybody that's underage, under 18, that's what I'm talking about when I say that. Okay. Let's look at this and see if we can do that. We like a guy. What is going to happen with said guy? Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. Oh, that's nice. That is nice indeed. That looks really good. That looks really good. Almost looks good. It's this water. Aaron, the first piece of good news here is they're all cups. So, Aaron, this is a very potential, and I would say potent person that we can get into and get excited about because they have a lot of emotional connection to us. We're really, really going to be satisfied emotionally with this particular person, right? We're really going to be satisfied with that. The Four of Cups says there's some challenges to get in there, but if you can get in there, no pun intended, he can get in there. The Knight of Cups is Mr. Romance. It says that they bring a lot of good emotional stuff. The Queen and King of Cups being sort of, this is, Aaron, I think this could be one of the best relationships that you're going to have in quite some time. Has a lot of potential. So many cups. The King and Queen after the Knight. It's like we're graduating through the cups into the finale. We're graduating through this emotional connection. Stability may not be there, but the emotional impact, the emotional boom is definitely there. So yes, this is one of the biggest potentials for emotional connection that you can have. And I think that that is going to be rocking it. Definitely chase this person like you mean it. Chase them like you mean it because your heart says every relationship goes through changes, but this does not mean that love is gone. Let this be a time of reflection. Some adjustments may be needed, but it feels like sometimes it feels cold and lonely, but beneath the surface, the earth is warming to promise of spring. There you go. It is looking good. I think that this is going to be a great one for you. Christina has a donation for what? For Crystals and Paint. And Crystals and Paint says, let's see. A question sometimes depressing. Okay, will my ex miss me at all? We are going to use the Modern Witch Tarot. And we are going to find out if the ex misses you at all. Let's see. Let's cheer you up for Valentine's Day. Cheer you up for a little Valentine's Day action. You know what I mean? A little Valentine's Day action. What the bleep? And a Carlos, thank you for your donations. I appreciate that. Let's find out. We got a cryptocurrency question mixed in with all the love, too. That is awesome. The Six of Cups, Two of Cups, the Sun, and the Magician. I don't really think that they just sit there and think about you, but I do think they have fond memories. The Six of Cups is about making memories. It literally is about memories. It's that time that you were younger and you had this relationship and it was a lot of fun. The Six of Cups will be forming the memories. And the Two of Cups, it was a special time. It was a special time. You had a lot of good things going and a lot of good news with that. And the Sun as well. The relationship was something nice, something special to them, and they really sort of appreciate it and enjoyed it, right? The Magician says, it's time to move on, obviously, but yeah, they do miss you. I think they look back with fond memories of what you had and all of that stuff. So I think that is going to be positive for you, and that is looking good. And your heart is going to be this one here. It says, Crystal, your intuition currently senses the voice of spirit and conveys this through emotion and feeling. Spirit's great love and wisdom continuously flows through you like a stream of soft diamond light. Aw, I'm going to cry. Christina wants to know, let's see. Overall general life reading. Let's get it done. Let's throw it down by using, what's a good general? I'm in the mood for the, I already did that one. I'm in the mood for a little bit of the Mons Tarot. That's going to be the ticket. That is certainly going to be our ticket tonight. That's for sure. All right. You feel that heart message. That's so sweet. That is so sweet. All right. Sunflower, I like the new profile picture. Sunflower, you got a new profile picture? Where you at? Oh, okay. Sunflower has a new profile picture. There you go. All right. No Valentine for me, just trying to build a better life. Well, that's what I'm talking about. What the bleep? Cryptocurrency seems to be hot right now. I watch all those stock feeds, and crypto's kind of blowing up, You got some of the meme stocks right now, but like a Dogecoin, did you put anything in Dogecoin? I'm not really sure what happened with Dogecoin. That was hot for a minute. A lot of meme stocks going around right now, that's for sure. All right. Overall general life reading. The Eight of Cups. All right, Christina, the Eight of Cups says you've abandoned some things, and that's going to be good. Christina, I think that you've gotten some things and thrown it out the window, and that's good for you. Because hanging on to everything, sort of desperately trying to hang on to everything, I don't think works for you. That's not a good look. I don't think that's something you want to do. I think that this sort of letting go of certain things is going to be a big plus for you, basically. The Eight of Cups says, just move on when you need to move on. Because the Six of Swords says, when you leave things be, and you don't sort of carry in a lot of expectations to the exit, you're going to have a good time. You're going to have a pretty good time. The Six of Swords says this is what you need too. It's going to be something that you desperately need, is getting and moving on and not hanging on to loose baggage, old baggage with that as well. The Knight of Pentacles says don't be confused about this. It does mean that you do have a lot of pride. You do have a lot of good things that you've laid down, that you've worked towards, and that you've achieved as well. The Knight of Pentacles is about taking pride in what we have and what we have earned over the years, right? I think that you have that. But the good news about that is the Five of Pentacles definitely says that some of that is going to sort of die off. It's going to relax. It's not going to be there forever. And don't look at that as bad news because things die off, things go. You need change. Christina, one of the big factors in your life is going to be letting go and allowing change to embrace different parts of your life. Because if you desperately try to hang on to what you have all the time, you try to stick with the status quo, I don't think long-term that's going to work for you. I don't think that's going to work for you, again, long-term. So again, let that baggage go. Let that baggage go. It's sort of the theme of the theme of the time, the theme of the of that particular read, in my opinion there. All right, let's get you a little heart card here. We have Valentine's Day, by the way. Got some hearts, got some good stuff. Katie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Christina, through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way for you. The card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. All is well. And it's all bathed in a sea of divine love. That is nice. That is nice. A sea of divine love. By the way, that tarot deck makes a fantastic frisbee. Fantastic frisbee. All right. What the bleep? Well, make any actual money from my crystal currency. Let's do that. Crypto. Crypto. You made some money. You'd use that to seriously invest. Check into Cardano, the empath. It's a really good cause. Oh, there you go. Heartfelt project. Oh, there you go. All right. Let's see a little bit of action here by going for Ciro Marchetti. Ciro Marchetti knows how to make that money. And I think Ciro is going to give a little bit of that money advice to you in a nice way. In a nice way. What the bleep? Can I make money from cryptocurrency? Let's do it. Entertainment purposes only, though. Never invest from a tarot reading. You always want to invest from random YouTube people that have opinions on stocks. No, just kidding. You know, make informed choices. Yes. Yes, I think you can. We have some great news here. What the bleep? We have some fantastic news for you. Okay, first off, the Six of Pentacles is a giving card. We have somebody handing us money, somebody giving out money. And I think that's your stocks. I think your stocks are going to cash out. I think this is really going to be a cash flow for you. By the way, Aaron, thank you for your other donation. The Six of Pentacles means you are going to make money. If there's one card I would hope in this reading for you, it's this one. This is the most powerful card in the deck for your particular reading, and it's dead center. It's dead center. Best reading you could have possibly gotten for making money. Yes, absolutely. Now, before you do that with the bleep, Justice has scales with the bleep. It's got two scales. You need to balance out your investments. Dumping it all into one is going to unbalance this scale and make this tip way over here. You don't want that with the bleep. No. You want it balanced. You want to diversify. You want to balance in the crypto. Definitely don't be dumping everything into one and going for the Hail Mary. That's not going to be good for you in the long run. Hanged Man says you want to make your own independent choices with this. Go with your choices, not somebody else. The Hanged Man is a different perspective from everybody else. I think if you get on some of the currency, okay, now what the bleep, me and you both are watching the meme stocks. We both are watching this, right? We know that if we get on Reddit and we go to the Reddit forums and we get all of, we get into these chats, they're going to guide us to where everybody's going to be investing, and therefore we can make some money from it. That's obvious, right? But being balanced out your portfolio and also doing your own thing is going to be important for you. So there you go. All right. But yeah, of course, you want to run with the trends and make a little bit of the money if everybody's going to buy something at the same time and you can get on the front end of that. Hey, it's looking nice. It's looking nice. And you know what, the bleep, you don't really need a card. You're going to make your money. You're going to make that fat cash. And that's what you need, is that fat cash. Carlos wants to know. How will my parents feel if I come out to them? That's going to be, it depends on how strict they are. That is true. It depends on how strict they are. You just never know. Let's get you some good stuff, though. Let's get you some good advice here, because we need to know, because that's kind of important. You know what I mean? That's kind of important, because it's really rough when you can't be honest with your own parents. You can't be honest with people. You gotta sort of wing it and feel like all of that stuff. Feel like all of that stuff is going to work out right. All right, let's get you done. Let's get you in the mood over here, Carlos. How will my parents feel if I come out to them? All right, let's see. Oh, not good. Not good. It doesn't look good. I think you already knew that. Carlos, I think you already knew that. You know what I mean? Like if you have the parents, I think that would be accepting with stuff, where you could already sort of be honest and whatnot. I think that you would already have told them. So I think that there could be a little bit of hesitation with that. The Fool says that you feel like you're walking off a cliff. You feel like you're walking off a cliff. Sometimes it feels like you're going into this unknown territory and you feel like you're unstable. You know what I mean? Walking off that cliff, you're unstable territory. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be unstable. The Five of Swords, the Lord of Defeat. It feels like that you're going to get defeated. It feels like there's just going to be some things that happen and they're just going to, have that negativity towards all of that. I think at the end of the day, they'll be okay. They'll be okay. I don't think it's going to be a big deal. The Six of Coins is a giving card. They're going to be giving. I think that they're able to sort of, you're going to be able to give that news to them. They're going to be able to give love back to you. But it seems that there's an adjustment period. There's an adjustment period here. So the Seven of Cups says they need to process. They need to do that. But I mean, the Six of Coins is such a relieving card. And that's going to be one of the big things here too, is relieving, not having, that on you, not having that thing sort of weighting you down. You want the freedom to be honest, to be open with, especially family and whatnot. So it feels like that it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Initial reaction is a bit mixed, but at the end of the day, I mean, it's okay. You're family. They love you, and that's just how it goes. You know what I mean? But yeah, there is that big hesitation that you have sometimes with that. Anyway, I think it's going to be okay. Let's get you a Valentine's Day. Let's get you a beautiful Valentine's Day heart and get you this heart here. Look at that pretty picture on there. It says that beyond the light of this world, there is an inner light that always shines. Close your eyes and be guided by your inner light. Don't do that while driving, by the way. This is for when you're home. Feel it flow through your entire body, your thoughts and emotions. Feel it relaxed and heal every part of you. Listen to the immortal dialogue between your soul and spirit. That is going to be magical, and that is going to look pretty good there. All right, Aaron had another donation. Aaron, thank you so much. Aaron, you're really nice. You're really nice. Aaron, I have no idea what your second question is, though, Aaron. Aaron, my application says that you only asked one question, and it's that one right there. So let me know what your other question was, or are you just giving me a tip? Anyway, let me know. Let me know. I'm good with just the tip. All right. Let's see about donations. We got KD says questions below. Let's look at KD and find out what KD. Oh, ultimatum email. Ooh, very nice. Very nice indeed. Throw down that ultimatum. Throw down that ultimatum. KD is getting it done. Getting it done. Oh. KD, aren't you the one that likes the Poe? KD, I think, likes the Poe sometimes. I don't know. We're going to do the Poe. We're going to do the Poe. You know what I mean? All right. KD, am I the only one that loves the way he throws the cards? I am a bit odd. I am on the oddball side. I'm going to have to admit you that now, right now. So Christina, this one over here, by the way, next to me, is starting a new YouTube channel. And she made a video and she was like, it's boring. And I'm like, my unboxing videos, I sit there and just crack jokes the whole time. So, and they get 1,000 views. So I think, I think doing what you do is always nice. Christina, thank you for your donation. Like, what is your question? You're hosting. Sabine, you've been hosted, I think. Or Jalen, you've been hosted. Let me know what your questions are. I mean, Sabine, I need to know what your questions are. Sure, ask a question. Go for it. There you go. Jalen and Sabine have been hosted. All right. We got to... All right. The King of Swords, Four of Cups. Boo-boo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. The Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Hot air balloon is back. Hot air balloon is back. I don't think they're going to like it at all. I don't think they are going to like it even a little bit. The King of Swords says that they take this like a bit of a demand a bit of a demand. It is an ultimatum, so obviously it is a demand. Let's get real. Four of Cups, though, this is not your style. They didn't think this was going to be your style. They thought they had more time. They thought they had a little bit more wiggle room than this, but they don't. KD has thrown down the ultimatum. The Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune says ultimately they're gonna push back a little bit. Not a lot. I think they're gonna push back a little bit. You may have a situation where they have to do the demand, but you're going to get some pushback from it. Not going to be a freebie. They definitely don't want you to have that freebie. So yeah, you are going to get a little bit of pushback. I don't want to run over your toe. No. All right. We'll get that. What the bleep? Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Well, there you go. You and Jay. All right. We're going to do that. In the meantime, let's go for our next donation, which is Boo Boo. Wants to get a little bit of Jalen love. Jalen. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, Jalen. Jalen wants to know, when is my husband coming back to work? And for this one, we are going to use the Playful Heart Tarot, because that is going to be what's going on. What is going on? Diane wants to know, what is your YouTube channel? She will give you a sub, give you a like on there, post it in chat. I'll allow links from you because I kind of have to. Otherwise, you'll slap me upside the head. All right. When is my husband going to work? Seven of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Six of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Y'all, there's a M. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. There's a lot of concern and worry about this. Jalen, it looks like they've been out of work for a while. The Six of Swords, they've been trying, and they've been trying, and they've been running into dead ends. They've had some problems. Networking is going to be your key here, Jalen. Networking, getting some networking in, getting some contacts in, talking to people. That's going to be your big thing as far as that goes. Now, the Seven of Pentacles says they're going to get to work in 4 months. I mean, it's going to be 4 months, maybe a little over 4 months type of thing, but it's going to be in the 4-month range. You have the 7, the 3, a difference of 4. You have the 6 and the 9, again, sort of reinforcing the 4 there with a little bit of the 3 into 4, maybe 3.5, 4 months, definitely going to be many, many months. So it's looking good. Keep going at it, but there is some worry. There is concern about paying the bills. There is some concern about the money flow, but you're going to have to keep going. And I think that's going to be your key there. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. So let's see what we got going on next. We have Christina is hosting. Who is the other one that wanted a question? Sabine. Sabine, did you ask your question? Let me look at my little happy app. Under Sabine's. And no, Sabine, please post your question. We're still waiting. Waiting patiently. And in the meantime, all right, what the bleep? I appreciate anything. What the bleep? I appreciate you. You know that? All right. Well, thank you again for your very generous donation. Let's use a future with you. Let's use the bonfire. It's been a hot minute since we used a little bonfire there. Let's go with it. Then we got MM. How does S feel about me? And Boo Boo has a Libra problem. A lot of people have Libra problems nowadays. That's for sure. Let's see what is happening with all of that. All right. Let's go with this. By the way, I need to trim that question down. I have a new feature on my app to where I can type a question. All right. What's future hold for me and Jay? All right. We're going to do a manually typed question, but my app supports it. The future is rough. I mean, it is rough. I think you have a good future in the long run, but there's like a little bit of mix that needs to go on. There's a little bit of band-aiding that needs to go on. You definitely have a mixed future here. The star is good, especially as a last card. The star is nice as a last card. The star says that you know, you will have that connection. That connection's strong. It's going to be there a while and whatnot. Queen Famous, thank you for joining. How are you doing? Good to see you. The Ten of Wands, though, says that you really need to fix, Band-Aid up things. You really need to address some things. There's a lot of challenges here. There's more than one. It's not something where you're going to be able to just quickly fix something, quickly Band-Aid it, but you definitely need to pursue that option. You definitely need to do something that is going to be, you know, that's going to be beneficial for everybody. And that's one of the problems here. It feels like that this person is not wanting something that's going to be beneficial for everybody. They're very wishy-washy on some things. Seven of Coins says you do feel like that you're wasting a lot of time by investing some time, by investing the energy in this. But overall, you may be. A lot of work, a lot of fixes involved in order to get this the way that you want it. You may never get it the way that you actually really, really want it, but it's worth a shot. It is worth a shot. All right. So we have the, Christina donation. Christina donated $5 for hosting Sabine. Well, actually, Sabine, you know, Christina wanted you to have that. Okay, you're really confused about the X. We got that. Let's do everybody's favorite, which is going to be the Wizard's Tarot, because the Wizard's Tarot is not too bad. It is not too bad. Diane, sub to you. Oh, that's so nice. All right, let's see. You're really confused, Sabine. Well, that's not good. Let's get you unconfused by reading tarot, of all things. They're a Libra. They are kind of confusing. I'd basically leave them alone. I would leave them alone. They're giving you a carrot on a stick when they do entertain you. They're giving you a carrot on a stick. It's not like something where they just really, really are excited, or they're really sort of in that mood, or they really want. I think you're confused because they are really confused with you. They're confused about you. The Three of Swords is a disappointing, is the heartbreak card. Right after it, we have a little bit of the worry card, or this horrific scene here reversed into this lonely Five of Pentacles. I would just avoid them. Especially Gypsy Moon Tarot. Thank you for your donation. Especially now. I think now it's worse than it ever has been. Sabine, in my opinion, based upon what I've seen, it could be worse than it ever has been. I would avoid them. The sun reversed, you're not leading into the sun. You're leading into darkness. You're leading into things that are going to be challenged and not going to feel like they should feel, especially with a relationship, with a love and whatnot. I would leave them alone. I would just leave them alone. In my opinion, he's a cheater. He is a cheater. That's not good at all. So, I mean, yeah, if they're a cheater, you definitely don't want to deal with all of that. All right, now we have MM. How is S feeling about me currently? At this particular moment, does S love me or not? Druidcraft. You all of you people that have been here forever, you know that I love the Druidcraft. The Druidcraft is my soulmate deck. It's got a lot of wieners in it. It's got a lot of wieners in this deck. If you're a fan of wieners, and everybody is.
Everybody loves the D.
Then this deck is going to be for you. There's no wieners in this reading, but there's a lot of wieners in the deck. Oscar Mayer supports this deck 100%. How do they feel about me right now? Not really mixed, but not really in a place to where you can rely on them. Not really a place where you can rely on them. You can go forth and go for it, but do you really want to rely on this person for a long period of time? It looks like it's going to be a little challenged. We look like that we have a little bit of disappointment with this person. You know, we have a little bit of a disappointment with this person, but at the end of the day, you're going to have to go with your heart. What does your heart tell you, MM? What does your heart tell you about pursuing this person or getting in with this person? Because this feels like that the person could be not right a lot of the time. I'm not saying 100% of the time they're bad. I'm not saying they're a bad person overall. They're just not a good fit a lot of the time. You really have to go with your heart, because I think your heart and your mind are in two different directions, MM. You're going to have to pick which one. We're leaning towards the moon. We're leaning towards your heart. That is going to be where you need to focus. Because I think if you try to logically figure this thing out, MM, you're going to hit a lot of dead ends. And it's going to be frustrating for you. It's going to feel bad, and it's not going to be in a good space for you in the long term. All right. Boo Boo has a low vibration. A low vibration. And I don't mean the kind that needs batteries. Boo Boo has a low vibration with a Libra. Let's see. Low vibration with the Libra. What are they hiding? What different things do they have that you are not seeing? Because that's important right now. It's important to find out where that vibration is coming from. Could be a toothbrush, because that's battery operated. Could be something else. What are they hiding? Are they in doing something with somebody else? Somebody else? They're doing something with somebody else? They have their target is you, but their heart is being pulled by somebody else. It seems like their target is you. Their heart is being pulled by somebody else, or something else is going on. I think that you're being deceived for sure. 100% being deceived. But I don't think it's in the same manner as you think. I think the person has other things that they're trying to do. I think they have this big scheme that they're trying to get into. It's not working, so they're trying to wing it at this point, trying to figure out sort of where they're going to be, where they're going to go. The Nine of Stones says that they have good intentions, but their good intentions are not going to be your good result. Their good intentions are not going to be your good result. That's basically what you have. That's basically what you have here. I would watch out. I'd watch out and definitely take what they say with a grain of salt. All right. Speaking of grains of salt, I'm getting hungry. All right. This will be the last reading, by the way. We're doing the last reading. We're using, by the way, if you like, if you've watched the channel and you like the tool, the new happy tool that I'm using, which is this over here. If you like this new happy tool, it is available for free. I just made a video. You can download it for your streams. It allows you to click and let people's questions be on the screen. And you can also see what people typed. So Christina's question is here. We can put it on the screen. If we have Jen's question is here, we can put it on the screen. All you do is you just click, and it makes everything so easy. Again, a video is out today. You go watch it. You can use this for your own streams. In the meantime, let's do the last reading of the night. What's coming for me in the next 2 months? Gypsy Moon. Let's get it done. Let's get it done for you, Gypsy Moon, because we need some good news for you. That is for sure. And we are going to deliver that good news with the rather plain Jane box of the Vox Arcana. There you go. Let's see what is happening with all of that. He is slippery. All right, Raina. He is slippery indeed. All right. He's fun as a friend. Are you talking about Hakeem? Are we back to Hakeem? Hakeem 2.0? I don't know. 2 months is those some big hooters. 2 months is a big time frame. Let's look and see what we got by drinking a little water. The Five of Pentacles says the first part of it is going to be a little rough or a little challenging. You're going to have to glide through the challenging aspects with the Five of Pentacles. The good news is that you're carrying something that is very important. You're carrying something that is very important through the bad times. And I think that it's almost like you're rescuing something or rescuing someone. And that's going to be good for you. It's going to be good for you. I think it has a lot of benefits in that aspect as far as the rescue goes. The Ten of Wands says the rescue does take a toll on you. It takes a toll on you. Not something that is going to be a freebie, not something that is going to be just basically awesome, right? Astro, welcome, Austin. How are you doing? Good to see you. Astro, after this reading, I'll show you the tool that I made. Oh, Astro, there's a video on the tool that I made. Astro, I made it for you and Dr. Mystical and anybody that does tarot. The Ten of Wands says that the save, the protection that you offer, the benefit that you're trying to bring, it does bring a price, a heavy price, to where it feels like maybe it's a little too much. But the risk is worth the reward. It is worth the reward. I think you're in a position where you can do this. You can do this. You can make it happen. You can make it successful. But at the end of the day, it's going to be something that you enjoyed and that you think was beneficial to everybody. The Page of Swords especially says that, right? It says you're able to come through this okay. Now, in the middle of this 2-month period, I would say almost like 3 weeks from now, everything gets a lot better really fast. Gypsy Moon, you get a lot better really fast. Things move at a very quick speed. It's these things are resolving quickly. Things are moving quickly. Things are becoming just better all the time. And you feel that the next end of the 2 months, you have a lot of stuff that happened, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good memories as far as that goes. But that's just what I see. And that is my prediction for you for the next 2 months. Everybody, thank you for being here. I greatly appreciate you being here, and we will see you tomorrow. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. Hope you find all that love. If you can't find the love, I love you. I love you.
I love you.
And let's get some music to make love to.
Music to make love to.
And we'll see you tomorrow.